Hello and welcome to Reality TV News Update, where you'll find the most recent news, entertaining moments, and exclusive behind-the-scenes content. I shouldn't be surprised because we might get a commission if you buy something from a link on our site. Here's how it works. Kelley Jorgensen is one of Big Brother's most puzzling contestants. She had never watched the show before, so it shouldn't have surprised anyone. Even though she didn't win the game, she did last a long time using a strategy that no other house guest should use in the 2026 TV schedule or beyond. As a result, I'm not at all surprised that a video of her chasing a tornado recently went viral because it seems like an analogy for her Big Brother strategy. I'll get into that more below, but first, let's unpack the viral moment making rounds on the web. Kelley Jorgensen went viral for an old tornado video she posted on TikTok. Kelley is back on the internet thanks to a popular tweet on X months after she went viral for meeting Tucker Deslariers from Big Brother. In the video, she's seen standing outdoors in a neighborhood in the midst of a tornado, seemingly unbothered by the danger and loving life. After seeing the video go viral, Kelley made a follow-up to dispute some of the claims circling the internet about the clip. She explained this was an EF4 tornado that happened in Omaha, Nebraska back in 2024, and that she was traveling for a business meeting and in the process of seeking shelter at her sister's mother-in-law's house. She also added that this particular tornado was notable because of the distance it traveled on the ground, and yet somehow only resulted in 4 injuries and 0 fatalities. Fortunately, her daring nature didn't come back to haunt her, or she might have never made it to Big Brother. Kelley going outside during a tornado matches her strategy in Big Brother. Kelley Jorgensen outside in a tornado is only mildly surprising to me as someone who watched her on the live feeds with my Paramount Plus subscription because it perfectly encapsulates her time in the house. Even for someone who never watched the show, Kelley played Big Brother with reckless abandon and yet almost always came out on top. In fairness, this was largely intentional. Kelley stated from the beginning that she did not anticipate winning, so her objective was to cause confusion. It's also important to note that she mostly found safety in surviving through the BB blockbuster, which took her out of the nomination block at the times when she was most vulnerable to being kicked out. A part of me thought she was putting on a show for the camera and maybe trying to get a bigger following outside of Big Brother. Now, after seeing this video that was taken a couple of years before she did the show, I'm more apt to believe that it was truly just Kelley's personality, and she was being her authentic self inside the game. While I'd sooner see her pursue less amateur storm chasing in the future, seeing this video of Kelley does give me a greater appreciation for her casting on Big Brother. I was initially frustrated, but the show gave us someone who had 0 interest in winning. I can now see the appeal of throwing in a wild card who was just having fun on reality television. On Paramount Plus, Big Brother Season 27 can be streamed right now. Check out Cinema Blend's conversation with Kelley about her plan to influence the jury and her eviction from the show for more information about her. Few moments from Big Brother Season 27 have captured the public's attention quite like Kelley Jorgensen's now viral tornado chasing incident, in a season already packed with unpredictability, surprises, and high-stakes drama. The idea of a reality TV contestant willingly running toward a dangerous natural phenomenon might appear rash, if not bizarre, at first glance. But for fans who have been closely watching Kelley's journey, the moment feels less like a surprise and more like a natural extension of who she is. Kelley Jorgensen was a self-described thrill-seeker when she entered the Big Brother house. In her pre-season interviews, she described herself as someone who thrives under pressure, embraces chaos, and actively seeks out experiences that most people would avoid. While other house guests spoke about strategy, alliances, and social gameplay, Kelley emphasized adaptability and instinct. She didn't just want to survive the game, she wanted to feel alive inside it.
That mentality quickly spread throughout the house. Kelley took risks whereas others hesitated during competitions or played cautiously to avoid becoming targets. She accepted challenging assignments, initiated daring alliance moves, and was not afraid to face other players head-on. Some viewers initially criticized her approach as impulsive, but others saw it as refreshingly authentic in a game often dominated by calculated restraint. So, when clips surfaced online showing Kelley chasing a tornado during a post-eviction outing or in a pre-show segment, depending on how the footage is framed, the internet exploded. The video showed her sprinting toward the swirling storm with a mix of awe and adrenaline, shouting over the wind as if she were chasing a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity rather than running from danger. The reaction was immediate. Debate raged on social media platforms. Was she brave or reckless, inspiring or irresponsible? But amid the noise, longtime fans of the show and of Kelley herself began pointing out something important. This moment was entirely consistent with her character. To understand why Kelley's actions make sense, it helps to look beyond the surface. Although it can be risky, storm chasers, scientists, and adrenaline junkies can legitimately engage in it. It requires awareness, preparation, and a deep respect for nature's power. While Kelley's viral clip may not show the full context, it aligns with her broader identity as someone drawn to extreme experiences. Moreover, Kelley's behavior exemplifies a personality type that frequently thrives in high-risk, high-reward settings. In the Big Brother house, this translates to bold gameplay, making moves others are too afraid to attempt. It takes the form of literally chasing storms outside the house. In both cases, the underlying motivation is the same, a desire to confront uncertainty head-on rather than avoid it. In Season 27, this is precisely what has made Kelley such a compelling character. Reality TV often rewards players who can balance risk and caution, but it also depends on personalities who push boundaries and create memorable moments. Kelley has consistently done the latter. She operates on instinct and intensity, keeping both house guests and viewers on edge when she shakes alliances or chases tornadoes. There's also a deeper cultural factor at play. Kelley's tornado chasing video taps into a broader fascination with extreme behavior in an era when viral moments can instantly define a public figure. Audiences are drawn to spectacles that combine danger, authenticity, and raw human emotion. In a way that polished, scripted content frequently does not, Kelley's reaction, which is equal parts excitement and fear, feels real. Naturally, this does not mean that her actions are without controversy. A lot of viewers have legitimate concerns about the dangers of following a tornado, especially without proper guidance. Safety experts often emphasize that such activities should only be undertaken with proper training and equipment. Kelley's viral moment, while thrilling, has sparked important conversations about where to draw the line between adventure and recklessness. Interestingly, this tension reflects Big Brother's very essence. The show makes a lot of money by forcing contestants into difficult, high-pressure situations where they have to make decisions in a split second. Kelley has always walked that thin line between a risky overreach and a risky, bold strategy. What sets her apart, however, is her consistency. Kelley is unapologetically herself no matter what the circumstance. She does not shift between being cautious and daring in response to it. That authenticity resonates with viewers, even those who don't necessarily agree with her choices. Being genuine, even when it's controversial, can be a powerful asset in a game built on deception and manipulation. As Season 27 continues, Kelley's viral moment may ultimately enhance her legacy within the Big Brother universe. People often remember contestants not just for how they played the game, but also for the moments that made them who they were. For Kelley, chasing a tornado could become her signature, an image that encapsulates her fearless, unpredictable spirit. Additionally, it raises an intriguing inquiry. How will this perception influence her gameplay going forward? If house guests see her as someone who embraces risk without hesitation, they may view her as both a threat and an asset. Aligning with Kelley could lead to bold moves and big rewards, but it could also mean getting caught in the storm she inevitably creates. In many ways, Kelley Jorgensen represents a new kind of reality TV contestant, one who blurs the line between gameplay and personal identity. She doesn't just play Big Brother, she lives it, embodying the same intensity and unpredictability both inside and outside the house. Therefore, despite the ongoing debate on the internet regarding the merits of chasing a tornado, one thing is abundantly clear. It makes perfect sense for Kelley. It's not a departure from who she is, it's a confirmation. And that may also be her greatest strength in a game where authenticity can be just as effective
Every season
as
of Big
strategy.
Brother has at least one house guest who refuses to blend in with the background, making them memorable reality TV personalities. Kelley Jorgensen is unquestionably that person in Season 27, a contestant whose fearless attitude and instinct-driven decisions have made her one of the summer's most talked-about players. So when a video of Kelley chasing a tornado went viral, fans were shocked, but not surprised. The moment seemed almost unreal at first glance. A former Big Brother house guest sprinting toward a swirling tornado, wind whipping around her as she shouted in excitement, felt like something out of a movie rather than real life. Social media lit up instantly. She was deemed brave by some, others called her reckless. However, the viral moment didn't feel out of character at all to viewers who had closely followed Kelley's journey. Rather, it felt inevitable. Kelley made it abundantly clear from the moment she entered the Big Brother house, she was not there to play safe. She said in her introduction that she's an adrenaline junkie, someone who is always up for a challenge, thrives in chaos, and seeks out intensity. Kelley made it clear that she preferred daring moves and high-risk gameplay, whereas the other house guests talked about maintaining a low profile or establishing slow, strategic alliances. That tenet of life appeared almost immediately. In early competitions, Kelley volunteered for every season of Big Brother has at least one house guest who refuses to blend in with the background, making them memorable reality TV personalities. Kelley Jorgensen is unquestionably that person in Season 27, a contestant whose fearless attitude and instinct-driven decisions have made her one of the summer's most talked-about players. So when a video of Kelley chasing a tornado went viral, fans were shocked, but not surprised. The moment seemed almost unreal at first glance. A former Big Brother house guest sprinting toward a swirling tornado, wind whipping around her as she shouted in excitement, felt like something out of a movie rather than real life. Social media lit up instantly. She was deemed brave by some, others called her reckless. However, the viral moment didn't feel out of character at all to viewers who had closely followed Kelley's journey. Rather, it felt inevitable. Kelley made it abundantly clear from the moment she entered the Big Brother house, she was not there to play safe. She said in her introduction that she's an adrenaline junkie, someone who is always up for a challenge, thrives in chaos, and seeks out intensity. Kelley made it clear that she preferred daring moves and high-risk gameplay, whereas the other house guests talked about maintaining a low profile or establishing slow, strategic alliances. That tenet of life appeared almost immediately. In early competitions, Kelley volunteered for difficult roles that others avoided. Even when it put a target on her back, she wasn't afraid to stand out. During heated moments in the house, she didn't shy away from confrontation, often choosing honesty over diplomacy. She was criticized by some viewers for being impulsive, but others admired her courage and authenticity. Kelley operates differently in a game where many contestants carefully consider each move. She goes with her gut, she enjoys the unknown, and perhaps most importantly, she avoids letting fear influence her choices. That mindset is exactly what makes her tornado-chasing moment make so much sense. Understanding the psychology of thrill-seeking behavior is necessary to comprehend Kelley's actions. People like Kelley are frequently motivated by a need for excitement and stimulation. They are energized by risk, not just tolerated. For them, experiences that others might find terrifying can feel exhilarating and even empowering. The successful Big Brother players share this quality. Those who are open to trying new things, daring moves, and stepping outside of their comfort zones are rewarded in the game. Kelley's willingness to chase a tornado mirrors the same instinct that drives her gameplay. When faced with something intense and unpredictable, she leans in instead of pulling away. What fans already knew was only amplified by the viral video itself. Kelley isn't just chasing a storm in the video, rather she is completely immersed in the moment. There's excitement in her voice, a sense of awe in her reaction. It's not about being careless for the sake of getting attention, rather it's about having a powerful and unforgettable experience. Naturally, this does not imply that the conduct is without controversy. Tornadoes are dangerous natural disasters that have the potential to cause widespread destruction and death. Critics were quick to point out that it could be extremely risky to chase one without proper training or safety precautions. These concerns are valid, and they highlight an important distinction between thrill-seeking and safety awareness. However, context is important. The viral video shows a dramatic moment, but it doesn't always tell the whole story. It's possible that Kelley was at a safe distance or with others who understood the situation. Viral videos often strip away nuance, leaving audiences to fill in the gaps with assumptions. What makes Kelley's situation particularly interesting is how it reflects the broader appeal of reality television. Shows like Big Brother thrive on big personalities, people who are willing to take risks, speak their minds, and create memorable moments. In and out of the house, Kelley exemplifies each and every one of these characteristics. In fact, her tornado chasing moment almost feels like an extension of the Big Brother experience itself. Inside the house, contestants are constantly navigating unpredictable situations, forming alliances, and making split-second decisions that can change the course of the game. Kelley has shown that she is more than ready to run into this social and psychological storm. Her viral fame also has cultural implications. Moments of raw, unscripted intensity frequently resonate more than polished content in the digital age of today. Kelley's reaction to the tornado seems real. There's no masking or acting, just pure emotion. The clip's appeal is in part due to its authenticity. Fans have even begun to connect her real-life actions to her in-game persona. Some argue that her fearlessness gives her an edge, making her unpredictable and difficult to control. Others believe it could be her downfall. Either way, it keeps people watching and talking. As season 27 progresses, Kelley's viral moment may become a significant part of her legacy. Big Brother contestants are often remembered for a single standout trait or moment, and for Kelley, chasing a tornado might be the one that sticks. It perfectly captures who she is, bold, intense, and unafraid to face the unknown. More importantly, it confirms a significant character aspect. Kelley doesn't keep her real-life personality separate from her gaming persona. She brings the same energy, the same mindset, and the same willingness to take risks into everything she does. Whether she's navigating alliances in the Big Brother house or standing in the path of a storm, she remains consistent. And that consistency is what makes her so fascinating. In a world where many people play it safe, both on reality TV and in real life, Kelley Jorgensen stands out as someone who refuses to hold back. Her actions may spark debate, but they also spark curiosity and admiration. They remind viewers that sometimes the most memorable moments come from stepping into the unknown. So while chasing a tornado might seem extreme, for Kelley, it's just another example of living life on her own terms. And in the unpredictable world of Big Brother, that might be the most powerful strategy of all.